What's up, guys? Oh fuck. It's me again. So because I'm going to Japan later this year, I decided that I'm going to apply to get a Japanese passport, which I don't really know why I want to get one. I feel like it might come in handy when I'm in Japan rather than using my Australian passport in Japan. I wanted to apply, but there's a lot of Japanese kanji involved in applying, so I got my mom to help me. And it turns out the process is actually really kind of a bit complicated. So I thought I'd share with you guys what it's like. So the first thing I had to do was I had to get some kind of a application thingy, which I had to send over to Japan, which is I think it's called a koseki, which is something to do with a family register in Japan, which verifies that you're a Japanese citizen. It's kind of like a birth certificate, even if you're not born there. If you have a family member that's Japanese, then it will be you'll be put on the register or something. And so I'm on one of those in one of the cities. I had to do like an application process for that, and I had to send that over, which the problem was, because I'm living over here, which is overseas, I had to send it via a letter. The way they used to do it if you were overseas and you wanted to apply for a family register was you had to get like international money order or something, which is kind of like a check where you send it with your application, and then they'll process the application over there, then they'll send it back to you using that international money order thing, so they don't have to pay anything. So you pretty much pay the traveling bit. You pretty much have to pay for the postage of the application form to and from Japan. I found out that they don't really do that anymore in my post office. The best thing that they said they could do was, I don't know, have like an international check thingy, which costs $40 to change 10 Australian dollars into yen, which is pretty bad. I'm losing $40 just to change $10. So my mom thought of another option, which was to send actual Japanese yen in the envelope with my application form. But in Japan, posting money is actually illegal, so we had to call up that Japanese family registry place, and they said it should be okay if it came from overseas. So that's pretty much what we did, and I'm not sure if it's gonna get caught in the postage or not. But if it goes through, then hopefully they'll be able to send me back my proof of citizenship in Japan. From there I can write another application form, which I send to Melbourne because I'm in Adelaide. This application form, along with the koseki, will hopefully they process that, and then I have to put through the payment for my passport, and then the Consulate General of Japan will come from Melbourne to Adelaide, which is where I'll pick it up. And it'll be, I don't know, I think the whole process takes quite a few months. So hopefully I'm gonna be able to get the passport stuff, or the application process will be okay. Right now it's still in the phase where I'm still waiting for the registry thing to come back to me so I can send another application over. Yeah, it turns out getting a Japanese passport was a lot more difficult than I thought. I'm really glad that I have a mom to help me there with all my being able to read things that I can't. Otherwise I don't think I would ever have been able to do all of this. So yeah, thanks Mom, even though you're probably not watching this. Yeah, so that's my little experience thingy with getting a Japanese passport. I'll end it here, I guess. So, see ya!